Welcome back to Lavinia the Cat and Catrina the Cat read Major Bedhead's Diarrhea. I'm Lavinia the Cat, and I'm Catrina the Cat. Now let's continue where we left off, shall we, Lavinia? Sure thing, Catrina. Shadow, don't celebrate too early. I think Major Bedhead is gonna have diarrhea again, Patrick said to Shadow. Oh, crud, it's gonna be a donkey taking a dump in the garden, Shadow replied. Major Bedhead then let out the biggest, loudest, and baddest diarrhea explosion he had ever let out. The diarrhea explosion was so big it covered everything in sight. After what seemed to be minutes, Major Bedhead finally stopped having explosive diarrhea. The diarrhea covered Granny's cart, her garden, the clothesline, the mailboxes, and even on a mystery machine. Jeepers! Daphne exclaimed in disgust. We're all covered in diarrhea again. Major Bedhead looked around the garden. He saw that everything and everyone was covered in diarrhea. The Hex Girls, Scooby and the gang, Shrek, Shadow Reader, Patrick, Granny Garbanzo, and Snickle Fritz were covered in diarrhea. Along with Luna and Molly, they were covered in more diarrhea. Oi, Snick and I are covered in moldy diarrhea, Granny said in disgust. Major Bedhead Donkey, why did you cover me in diarrhea? Shrek asked. He couldn't help it, Shrek. He doesn't mean to spray diarrhea everywhere, Velma said to the ogre. I'm glad it's over, Major Bedhead said, as his butt hurt so much from having so much diarrhea. Major Bedhead, do you know how long it's going to take to get this diarrhea out of my hair? Thorn growled. I'm sorry, Thorn, I didn't mean to, Major Bedhead replied. Granny started to notice that her garden was starting to smell like crap. Well, everyone, we better get my garden and Lunette's house cleaned up from diarrhea, Granny Garbanzo said. Well, gang, we better help them get this diarrhea mess up, Fred said. Like, man, we all have to shower after cleaning up the diarrhea, Shaggy added. Lunette looked everywhere in Granny's garden, and she was surprised. Hey, who made this big diarrhea mess? Luna asked, as everyone all looked at Major Bedhead. Major Bedhead made the diarrhea mess? Well, he better clean it up. It's only fair. So get ready for the 10-second tidy. Lavinia, Catrina, that's the wrong story. Oh, sorry. Anyway, Shadow Reader and Patrick, you along with Shrek, are gonna have to help clean the diarrhea mess, Fred said to Shadow Reader, Patrick, and Shrek. Why do I have to help, Shadow? Patrick whined. Because, Patrick, this is for trying to get my channel into trouble again. And when we get home, you're gonna have to buy me a new laptop yet again. And when we get home after cleaning up, you're going back to my basement, Shadow Reader said in anger to Patrick as Fred handed cleaning supplies to them. Oh, not the basement, Shadow, Patrick whined. What about my cheesecake from Major Bedhead, Donkey? Shrek asked Fred. Relax, Shrek. Major Bedhead will give you your cheesecake after you help clean up this diarrhea mess. Just stop whining, will you? Fred replied as he handed cleaning supplies to Shrek. All right, Fred Donkey, Shrek sighed as he got to work on cleaning up the diarrhea mess. Like Thorn, Major Bedhead didn't mean to spray diarrhea on you, Shaggy said to the lead singer of the Hex Girls. Oh, it's okay, Shaggy. Hey, Shaggy, want to head to the showers later and have some fun? Thorn said seductively at Shaggy with a lustful smirk. Ooh. Like, man, that sounds great, Shaggy replied as everyone got to work at cleaning the diarrhea mess. After about 2 hours or longer, the diarrhea mess was cleaned up from Granny's garden and Lunette's house. Everyone all had their showers to wash themselves after being covered in diarrhea. Man, that was hard work. This was a poopy day here, Fred said. I have to say that this was a poopy mystery I ever went on, Daphne added as the Mystery Inc. and the Hex Girls jumped inside the Mystery Machine after they waved goodbye to their friends and took off out of the garden. This was sure a poopy day. Well, Shrek, Major Bedhead said as he delivered Shrek's cheesecake. I better get back to work. And I hope not to have diarrhea again, Major Bedhead said as he hopped onto his unicycle and took off. Shrek also headed back to his swamp with his cheesecake. We better head on too, and come on, Patrick. Shadow dragged Patrick by his pants as they headed back home. Where are we going, Shadow? Patrick asked. We're going to Best Buy, then home, Patrick. Then you'll be back in the basement, Shadow replied as he dragged Patrick home. No, I don't want to go in the basement, Patrick whined. That's too bad, Patrick. That's what you get for posting not safe for work stuff on my channel, Shadow Raider said as he and Patrick were heading back home. Well, Granny, Molly and I have to go back to our big comfy couch now, Lunette said to Granny Garbanzo. All right, Lunettica, bye-bye, Granny said as Lunette and Molly headed home to the couch. Granny had a plan to teach Snicklefritz a lesson for spiking Major Bedhead's poutine with Miralax. Back at the couch, Molly and Lunette had their story about Shrek having diarrhea. After the story was finished, Lunette and Molly got under the blankets and they were about to head off to sleep. That sure was one poopy day, Molly, and diarrhea explosions were no fun. Molly shook her head no as Lunette turned to the viewers. Thanks for coming here today, and hopefully we won't have another poopy day. Lunette waves goodbye as she and Molly drifted off to sleep. That was a long story, I know, right? And that was Major Bedhead's Diarrhea, a big comfy couch funny pasta, written by the Shadow Lioness. What do we think of it? In all honesty, we find this story to be really funny, in a good way. Yeah, the last time Sonic and Friends read the funny pasta was when Big the Cat read Pepito's Diarrhea. Yeah, that was really funny. I bet Skyrunner and the Shadow Reader would love this story very much. Yeah, I bet they'll laugh their heads off, and with such delight. Yeah. So what's your favorite part, Catrina? Oh man, my favorite part was when we got to see the Hex Girls and Scooby and the gang. Yeah, I love Scooby-Doo. Me too. What's your favorite part, Lavinia? Oh man, where do I start? I say my favorite part has to be with Lunette introducing the viewer to the poutine. Now, after learning about the poutine, I think I might want to try it out. Me too. What do you say we try out some poutine after this video? Oh, I think that's a great idea. And as for the big comfy couch, we so loved that show so much back when we were kittens. Good times. Good times. But what do you guys think of this story? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let us know in the comment section down below. Well, we better get going. I think we're going to try out some poutine. You ready to go, Catrina? Yep, I'm ready, Lavinia. Thank you all very much for watching this video. This is Lavinia the cat and Catrina the cat signing off.